Hey, this is Alan with GameLark Remixes, and I'm here with the results of GameLark Challenge. For those of you that don't know, GameLark Challenge is something that I created for the 1-year anniversary of my channel, where I basically encourage people to do their very first video game cover. And I'm happy to say that we had 4 entries. And I provided a couple different options for entering the challenge, and we actually had an entry for each option. And the options were, you could just create a cover on your own, you could convince someone else, a friend or a relative, to do a cover, and you could also collaborate with somebody who's never done a cover as well. So I'm going to go through and list each of the entries, and at the end I'm going to announce the entry that won, but really the winner was picked at random, and the whole prize was set up so that it would just encourage people to do their very first cover. And I just want to say I'm very proud of all 4 entries, especially the quality and especially just the courage to put your stuff out there, take that first step. And I hope you all welcome them into the video game community. I hope you leave some comments, maybe even hit that subscribe button. But remember to be constructive, because these are the very first covers that these people are doing. So without further ado, here are the 4 entries that we had. First up, we have Psycosulu doing a Kid Icarus cover, the Castle and Boss theme. And it's a classic song, but it has some simple and catchy synths. And for those of you that don't know, Psycosulu is actually a moderator at the Game Music subreddit. So he's been involved in the video game remix community for some time, but he finally decided to put out a cover of his own, and I'm happy to say that he did a great job. So go ahead and listen to that. For our second entry, we had Omabuji and Samuele Garau. I think that's the way you say it. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing those names right. And it was a Pewter City guitar cover from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. And Omabuji was on the guitar, and Samuele was on the bass and piano. Now, Omabuji's been in the community for a couple of years now, but Samuele, this is apparently his first cover, and I have to say they both did a really great job. Apparently Samuele did the production for the song, so it's crystal clear. Really, really well done. And it's a happy little tune with an arrangement that builds up to a nice solo. So hats off to both you guys. You did a great job. And I hope that Samuele is inspired to continue to make video game covers. For our third entry, we have Indigo Shinigami with Metalmancy death metal theme from Crypt of the Necrodancer. And it's our only metal entry, so I'm glad somebody did metal. Metal is basically my favorite music genre, for those that don't know. I've been meaning to play Crypt of the Necrodancer sometime, because everything I've heard from this game is fantastic. And I've heard a lot from the Family Jewels 7X album, which apparently is what inspired Indigo to make this cover. And there's plenty of riffs in this song, plenty of metal, so there's a lot to like if you're somebody like me. And finally, we have our winners. And the winners were Insane in the Rain Music and Minish Melodies. And this was not a collaboration, but rather a coercion, if you will. Apparently, Insane in the Rain Music either told Minish or encouraged Minish Melodies to do this cover. And we have a Lost in Thoughts All Alone from Fire Emblem Fates. And again, this is another one of those games that I've never played any series. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. But I love the soundtrack from what I hear from all the Fire Emblem games. It's just really emotional music, and this is a jazz cover, so it fits perfectly with that. It's soft, moody piano melodies with a smooth, rich bass line and light percussion. So I'm excited to see what Minish Melodies will provide for the future, and I'm guessing it's probably going to be jazz. So I just wanted to say one more time, well done to everybody who entered the challenge. I'm very, very proud that you all, like I said, had the courage to put your work out there and to join this fun family, I guess, that we call the video game remix community. And I think for future challenges, I might not do something like this, just because I do realize that a lot of people that subscribe to the channel already work on video game remixes. So this might be the only time I do a challenge just like this. But in any case, there will be future challenges. There will be fun things coming in the future, just like this. And speaking of challenges, there's actually a team-up challenge going on right now. If you go to Swiggles RP's channel, you can see a video detailing the instructions for that challenge. And he also has a video on collaboration tips and kind of a guide for collaborating. So that's something you should check out. And I'm actually going to be one of the judges for the challenge. So I would encourage everybody that's doing video game covers, go check it out, consider entering, because I can't wait to see what people come up with. Finally, even though there was only 4 entries, I did make a playlist so that you can find these very, very easily. The playlist will be right here. And as I said, go ahead if you have a few minutes, leave some comments, leave some likes, maybe hit that subscribe button. Let these newcomers know that we have a welcoming family in the video game remix community. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.